Hey, yo, peace and love to all the eyes and to all the ears that are watching and that are listening to my channel. My name is Rha'mel McQueen, and this is You Got Mail. It's priority mail, so check it. It's a beautiful day to be alive, as you can see. Everything is blue and green. All praise to the Most High Yah. I got something to tell you today, yo. If you was, for fellas, first of all, slow down, bro. If you was ever involved, if you've ever been involved with a woman and she called 911 on you and had the po-po come and you got locked up, two things. If you put your hands on her, then you deserve to go to jail. It's a fact. Second thing, if you put your hands on her, then you deserve to go to jail. Because honestly, ain't no man supposed to ever put his hands on a woman. And no man should let a woman take him to the emotional level of capacity where you got to put your hands on her. If you had to put your hands on her, bro, leave her. She ain't worth it. But if she called the police on you, Tyler, slow down. Here we go. But if she called the police on you because y'all got into a verbal altercation, leave her alone. I know some brothers who've been put into the penal system. Hey, yo, let's go this way, yo. Who got put into the penal system for something that they did to the woman. And if you put your hands on her, like I said, you deserve it, yo. But if y'all got into a verbal altercation and she called 911 on you and you got locked up and went to jail for it, because however she felt emotionally, and I'm gonna be honest, man, women could be very, very vindictive. If you ever emotionally scarred them or made them feel pain emotionally, even physically or mentally, they'll call the cops on you. And not only would they call the cops on you, they might slash your tire. You might get your living room window broke. You know what I mean? It might shatter your car windows. You know what I'm saying? But if a woman called po-po on you, bruh, then you need to leave her butt alone. I know some brothers of mine, man, who've been through that same scenario. And I ain't gonna front, yo. That happened to me as well, too. You know what I'm saying? I've been in jail for a woman calling po-po on me. You know what I'm saying? And when I was sitting in that cell, I realized that my freedom got taken away from me just like this. And it's only because they decided to call the police on you for something that you didn't even do. Maybe somehow you made them feel. Maybe because they caught you cheating. Maybe because you was living in her house and she wanted you to get out. Or maybe some type of verbal altercation happened and it got real heated and she wanted you to get out. Slow down, papa. And she wanted you to get out. If that's so, and she called po-po on you, then you have to leave her alone. If a woman would do anything to jeopardize a man's freedom for the sake of their emotions or how you made him feel, you need to leave him alone, yo, because being put in jail is one of the worst enslavements for any human being, especially for a melanated man. You get a rap sheet. You might get an F on your back. You might got to go to probation. You might got to take anger management classes. Hey, yo, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I'm going to tell you as my own live testimony. I'm going to testify to this, that I've been in situations, not maybe 2 times in my life, yo, and a woman called the police on me. And it had nothing to do with me cheating on them, or it had nothing to do with me placing my hands on them. But it had everything to do with how the woman felt emotionally. And if she was hurt emotionally from something that I did, she called 911 on me. And I sat in them cells, man, and I realized, yo, my freedom is the most important thing. And if a woman, a thot, or a scallywag call popo on you, you gotta leave him alone, bruh. Yo, you have to leave him alone. You have to leave him alone. Because honestly, man, ain't no precious thing between any woman legs is worth your freedom. And if you think it's worth your freedom, then you a fool. The best thing to do to a woman, bro, instead of putting your hands on them or even having any kind of verbal altercation with them, the best thing for you to do, bro, to really square up and squash that, is to leave their ass alone. That's the best thing to do. And if you don't learn your lesson once, shame on you. No, if you don't learn your lesson once, okay, shame on them. If you don't learn your lesson twice, shame on you. And I've been shamed on twice because of my decisions that I chose to make. And it put me in a, you know what I'm saying, put me in the penal system, to be man honest with you, yo. But hey, I tell you like this. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I understood like a child. But when I became a man, I put away all childish things. And I'm saying that to say this. If a woman ever put her hands on you, you leave her alone. If you ever put your hands on a woman, then she ain't worth keeping. Trust me, ain't no real man put his hands on a woman, you know what I'm saying, and think he's powering up from that, yo. You know what I'm saying? And even if, not saying that you not being a real man because you did it, because I know how the emotion can really flare up so much, and you know what I mean, you lose sidetrack of yourself because how you felt. You know what I mean? You decide to get physical. That still is not a justification for you putting your hands on a woman. Because like I said, ain't no woman worth you putting your hands on them, and ain't no woman worth you going to jail. I don't care how good it is between their legs. It ain't worth it. I've lived through it. I've been through it, and I'm quite sure somebody else could testify to the facts of what I'm saying, yo. If they call popo on you, bruh, you have to leave them alone. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if y'all got children, you need to leave that woman alone. Hold up. And take care of your child. But you leave that woman alone. Leave them alone. They're not worth it, bro. They're not worth it. And if you don't learn the easy way by picking up and gathering all your belongings and walk away, you're going to learn the hard way. And the hard way sometimes be the most toughest discipline of act that you can get to learn. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. Leave her alone, bruh. And I'm not throwing jabs at anybody or pointing fingers at anybody, but on the real talk, man, I'm just speaking from my personal experience. Ain't no coochie between any woman's legs worth your freedom. And if you think so, then you a damn fool. Hey, yo, my name is Rha'mel McQueen, and this is You Got Mel. And remember, yo, be inspired to be an inspiration. And until the next time, may the Lord richly bless you, my beloved. Facts, though. Leave him alone.